Welcome to the tent. Hi guys, it's me again. It's that time to bring in the next chapter of my vlog. I'm going to start by detailing the last ditch effort of staying at the strip hotel. It was so bad that we were losing money rapidly. My dad even went as far as to ask for assistance from FEMA. All we ever got out of that was a lousy $300. Needless to say, it didn't prevent us from being evicted. We were finally driven away from the hotel and we were all going up north to Owens, which is the homeless area. If you go further west from Owens, you reach a dangerous part of town called Alphabet City, which I never went into. But the homeless area, has 3 shelters. From south to north is what used to be called St. Vincent's is now called Catholic Charities. They have some nice food there. And they feed daily. If you like bean soup, that is. Every year they usually have a big holiday dinner, and every year quasi-celebrity Louis Anderson attends it. That's all. I never had a chance to stay there. Although I think it would have been the best choice. I wish I'd made it. Further up is a women's shelter called the Shade Tree. That's a bad place for women. You think you're getting away from your problems if you're like being homeless or a victim of abuse. What you end up with is a prison. A prison. You are not allowed to leave until a certain hour. And if you don't come back, you get in big trouble. And then finally going further north up a hill is the Salvation Army. The biggest Salvation Army is a dump. I don't care if I get sued. I'm saying it like it is. Salvation Army in Vegas was a dump. A lot of people were mistreated. When I stayed in the bunkers, we were threatened by personnel. And it was really bad. I was getting crazy. I was getting sick and crazy. I was eating garbage. I was 2 times I was taken once I was taken on a stretcher, but my mind was gone. My mind was gone. You know you've gotten crazy when you've actually started hitting on 60, 70, 80-year-old women because your libido was good. Your hormones were going in the wrong direction. Cried a lot, standing still like a bitch. It was horrible. At the Salvation Army, we met a lot of interesting people. We saw a lot of violence. We saw some deaths. But then we met a man who would take a really bad roller coaster ride, as bad as it always was, and break off the acceleration crank. But that's for the next chapter. nowadays, the Salvation Army's gotten worse. They now have, you would think they would give these people that are hurting a break, right? No, next door they actually have the Salvation Army had the nerve to open up their own apartment complex next to it. That's right, Crescent Moon Apartments. And it's expensive. I wasn't even allowed in. It's horribly expensive, and you're going to open it up right next to the homeless shelter that you also own. There's a big failure in logic there. It's also gotten worse because certain drugs have been allowed into the courtyard, and because of that, you would think more people would probably have breaks because of more freedoms. No, more violence is breaking out. That's all I can say about this chapter. Until then, this is Yules1, the Homeless Gamer, signing out.